Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krieger. This is Alpha Bravo, and today we've got the DNA DK51 upgrade kit for Nova Prime here. So it looks pretty neat to see all the stuff that comes in the kit. Nothing over here. Got this little symbol with kind of all the stuff stuck on top. Kind of pixelated though. And some stuff on there, that same symbol there, legal on bottom, and the name on top. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what's inside. Alright, here's the contents of the package. We've got extra wings, we got the Star Saber up there, we got some more guns, we got the foot pads, we got a new little crotch plate, new openable hands, filler for the gun, which we'll get to. Actually, both of those are for fillers for the guns. So that's pretty cool, and I think these pieces are basically fillers as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we got to do is we got to take these screws out, and then these mushroom peg fists. Come out here. Then the mushroom peg here, we'll replace the mushroom peg here. So I'm going to do that right quick. Do that off camera. Be right back. And we're back with the new hands. These new hands will still rotate, but they do open now with one individual index finger, so that's pretty neat. So it's pretty cool. They're also a little bit bigger than the original fist, so that's pretty neat. So yeah, we got bigger hands, we got opening hands. We can do an angry pointer finger. I guess the pinky's out there too, so do all these separate? Nope. The center two are tied together, so we can get a good rock and roll. But yeah, so pretty neat. All right, the next piece is the crotch. So we'll pop the crotch out of the plastic here, and it just tabs into his crotch there. So we'll just stick that on there and push that in, and that's all that does. So that gives them kind of hip skirts there, so you can clear movement there. All right, next thing is, looks like, is it these things? Yeah. Man, I might have to do some skipping around here just to be able to do this. Because you got his foot pads here. And it looks like you flip this over, pop this out. They look like, yeah, they're the same piece, so it doesn't matter which side. Flip that over. We'll stick that in there. Same again. Flip it over. Pop this up. And stick it in the 5mm peg. Alright, so we've got bigger hands. We've extended the height. Alright, let's take these filler panels here. So we'll take our guns here. That was pretty much always a pretty big eyesore there. And it looks like this guy flips over there to fill in. Don't look like that hits against anything, so it just kind of sits there by faith. Take this guy, same thing, turn it down, and pull the gun out. Slip that in that little slot right there, so you can see that. Set that in the slot there. Until that hole lines up, maybe. No, we're supposed to go the other way. Looks like it's all right. Yeah, it fits better that way. All right. Live and learn. Live and learn. There you go. All right. So flip that back over his shoulders. Now those are covers. That looks a ton better. Let's see. This guy looks like he's a replacement for something else. Have to figure out where he goes. These guys looks like they're supposed to go in here somehow. It just shows it. I'll have to figure these ones out. Actually, wait a minute. I think I just figured it out. There it goes. There we go. Yep. Just fun figuring out things on camera. So, we still haven't solved the mystery of this one yet. But wait, there's more. We've got his giant wings, his articulated wings to deal with. Which, this is the main reason why I bought this set, really, just to get these giant articulated wings. So these basically just act as fillers. So see if we can line that up. Get that all to press in. Repeat on number 2. Flay those out. Get all that lined up. Press it in. Alright, so we not only did we get these closed out, but we also get the wing extensions, which really, if the kit only had the wing extensions, I'd be pretty happy with it. But overall, the whole kit is pretty cool. And having those extra feet on there help for the added weight that we've put on for those wings. That's pretty cool. Now we can take these guns out and stick those and put those in his hands. Actually, we'll stick one of them. I think there wasn't a slot over here. Not quite. Yeah, we'll just stick it down here for now. Because we're going to stick Star Saber into this hand. There we go. So there we go. Make sure everything's in the shot here. There we go. That's empty. We'll move that out of the way. Take a look at this guy. This guy is now huge. This is pretty cool. You see how big is Alpha Bravo there. We still haven't solved the mystery of this piece yet. That's probably on the second page of instructions. Oh, it just says stick it in the back. It's probably just something for transformation. Because it's just, this head just, put that back there. Is that the right orientation? That says that's the right orientation. Does it fit in there? It doesn't quite fit in that slot though. So there, that's where that mystery piece goes. For robot mode anyway. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. Let's move Alpha Bravo out of the way. You got full inward movement, outward movement, and they kind of compound. That's for transformation. And of course, all the upward movement. So that's pretty badass. You got the extra knee pieces here. You got the foot extension, so he looks taller. So it looks less like he has really huge feet. It's actually more proportional there. I like that. The larger hands work better with the taller figure. But yeah, I really like this. I think he looks a lot more imposing now. I probably would have just taken these off completely, but that's still an option for myself. I just have to press some pins out. But otherwise, this is a really sweet Nova Prime. I know I've bounced back and forth with some of the other upgrade kits to other figures or using the MMC Nova Prime, but for right now, I'm really happy with this. This is my Nova Prime, and they've put him into reprints, so now other people can get a hold of him now. So yeah, that is pretty badass. Plus, you can pick up this kit from Big Bad Toy Store and other retailers. So we're going to go ahead and check out how it looks when it's transformed, and then we'll wrap this up. And here's the kit in the truck mode. Looks pretty good. Takes a little bit of work to get these to sit right. The trick is to make sure you go down through the slot here and then adjust this. Don't try to adjust inward and then move it. So down, and then use your double hinge to get them squished up against the cab. So that's the biggest thing. These things still deploy like before. The Star Saber is packed in here. You see the crotch back here. And that holds the Star Saber there and helps kind of close out the top a little bit. The front looks a little less RID 2001 with all the feet and the knee guards. So it's cool. We get a little bit more of a nose forward truck, so that's cool. They lose all peripheral vision, but yeah. And these guys fold back. That tab came loose. Yeah, we'll mess with it later. But 3 forward, 1 back, just because the foot thing is in the way. Still rolls. Everything pretty good. The guns fit there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. That little thing we stowed in the back is up here on the nose, and that's what extends out the nose forward so that everything mounts to it. And yeah, pretty cool. We get a different profile than the Ultra Magnus, so overall I am pretty happy with this kit. Everything packs away really well here. I mean, you just got to make sure that these guys stay on top of these tabs here, which it likes to come out. You got to make sure that's tabbed on. Yeah. So, because that's really the only thing that holds the back end of this on, because it's only pegged in the front. This floats unless you grab it on with the wings. But if you play with this at all, the wings come off. So, yeah, there we go. You can see just by rotating it, it's already popped out again. So, not great because it's not a hard fit, but still pretty neat. Again, you gotta go down, then smush in, then grab. There we go. So, yeah, that's really about it for vehicle mode. Really neat, changes the profile, and I think it looks pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and finish this off. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining us today on the AB Scout Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.